Odysseus spacecraft made by the Houston-based Intuitive Machines in cooperation with NASA touched down on the moon's surface and communicated its success back to flight control. This animation shows the Odysseus arriving in the moon's orbit 1 week after launching from Kennedy Space Center on board a Falcon 9 rocket. Now the real work begins. Our Gio Benitez has more on the landing and what comes next for Odysseus.
It's a mission with major implications, the first American spacecraft to land on the moon in more than 50 years.
Separation confirmed.
The lunar lander Odysseus, nicknamed Odie, built by Houston-based Intuitive Machines, blasting off a week ago on a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, traveling 250,000 miles to the moon. Odie carrying instruments that will gather information about the lunar surface ahead of NASA's Artemis mission to the moon in 2026 with humans on board. Americans first landed on the moon on Apollo 11 in 1969.
We will be here from now on for what will be truly a historic time.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The last time back in 1972 on Apollo 17. Now Odie's mission sets into motion a new beginning in exploring the moon and the universe. That South Pole, the dark side of the moon, has water and ice, which is critical if we want to use the moon as a home base to one day explore Mars and beyond.
The moon has 1/6 the gravity of Earth and no atmosphere, so it's a much easier place to launch deeper into the solar system. It really is the launching pad into human exploration out into deep space.
Quite exciting there. Gio Benitez joins us now. Gio, what are we learning about exactly how this happened?
So, Lindsay, what's actually incredible about this is that the main landing system for this little lunar lander actually failed in those final 2 hours before this landing. So they really had to scramble here on Earth and create new software, send that software up to Odie by the moon there to make this landing actually work. And it turns out that they were able to land because of NASA lasers that were taken up there in this payload. These lasers had never been tested before. This had never been done before. And somehow they were able to make this happen and successfully land on the moon. It's pretty incredible, Lindsay.
It's just fascinating stuff, way above my pay grade. But Gio, your enthusiasm is contagious. Thanks so much. And coming up in a few minutes, our exclusive conversation with the barrier-breaking astronaut who will be part of the first crew to go back to the moon in 50 years.